So nothing happens overnight. And oftentimes we undermine our success with our own impatience. And what do I mean by that? So, we want something to happen now, and we just got this way overnight, so I want to fix it overnight. Well, neither of those is true. Whether it's your health, your business, your relationships, your schooling, your horse training, anything. Nothing is like magic overnight, magic wand. I wish there was a magic wand for a lot of this stuff, but it takes small steps every day. And that sounds basic, but we often forget it. And one of the ways we undermine ourselves is we focus on the end goal only. We're like, I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to be able to lift this. And you're focusing only on the end goal. Let's shift the focus and say, I'm going to lose a pound this week, or I'm going to lose 2 pounds, or I'm going to be able to lift 2 more pounds than I did yesterday, or I'm going to be able to read 1 more page than I did yesterday, or my horse will be able to walk outside the arena instead of just in the arena. Really small baby steps. And if we focus on the baby steps, then we don't feel like we're failing every day. Because do you see the difference in the mindset? When you're only focused on the end goal, you're never doing enough. But if you focus on the small daily goals, then suddenly you're winning every day. And focus and celebrate and notice the wins and the progress every day, then it adds up. And before you know it, you're at your big goal. So say your goal is to lose a bunch of weight. 100 pounds. Say you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is a ton. I'm never going to get there. But what if you break that down into a healthy way to lose weight, which is 1 to 2 pounds a week max? So you're losing fat and not muscle. Well, then you just focus on 1 to 2 pounds, and 1 to 2 pounds again, and 1 to 2 pounds again, and focusing on those baby steps. Or what about if reading more is your goal? And we all need to read more. Nowadays, everybody's on digital more. So we all need to work on reading more. Reading really helps your mind. It helps open up all kinds of pathways, and it uses a lot of skills that we need to keep going for longevity. So what if you say, I don't have time to read? Well, what if you start with, I'm going to read 1 page a day. Then you say, I'm going to read 1 chapter a day. Instead of saying, I'm going to read 3 books a month, that sounds really daunting. But if you read 1 chapter a day, you're going to read more than 3 books a month. But it doesn't feel so scary. Or, I want my horse to be able to run a certain speed in a barrel pattern by the end of the summer. Well, if you focus on a 14-second barrel pattern and your horse is running a 30-second barrel pattern, it's like impossible. But if you focus on running a 25-second barrel pattern, and then you focus on running a 22-second barrel pattern, before you know it, you are getting to your goal, but you're not adding the stress and pressure of rushing, and that allows space for the growth. And that allows space for you to learn and grow, or your horse, or your kids, or whoever it is. So I want to encourage you to focus on the small steps that will get you to your big goal. And it's important to know your big goal, but that's not the only focus. The focus should be creating the big goal and then breaking it down on the small steps to get you to the big goal. And suddenly you will wake up and all of a sudden you're at your big goal, but it's not all of a sudden. You've been working at it for months or years. That's progress. That's living. That's growth. So go for it today and start to focus on your daily wins and see how much better that feels, how much more peaceful, how much more progress you're making.